for joining us. My name is Adrian. I'm joined by my good friend and co-host Drew. What's up, Drew?
Yo, what's going on?
And thank you for joining us at What the Duck is Happening. Please remember to like, follow, subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you're listening to this damn thing. Please do that. Helps us out a lot. We really, really appreciate it. So, how are we feeling today, Drew? It's a weekend.
Doing
for
good.
us. Doing good.
Yeah, I'm good. I actually slept in today.
Oh, you lucky dog.
Yeah.
So what,
Look at that.
What, like 5:30?
Shut the fuck up. Yes,
Yeah.
5:30.
No, that's for the listeners out there. Our sleeping in is fucked.
5:30. Yes, I slept until 5:30 today.
Nice.
And I was excited.
Yep. I was the same, but it was like 6:45, and it was like, oh shit. All right.
Okay. That's good too.
We made it. Oh man, it's a hassle. We're tired. Long week ahead, but I'm sure plenty of you out there feeling the same. So why don't we?
Oh yeah.
Why don't we get to it for today? So today, we got a few things. So our quick hack of the days actually are both video game related. So I'm going to be going off a little bit about the Nintendo Switch and bots and all of that. And Drew's going to be going over some adaptations. So we'll be talking about that. And then finally, for our main segment, we're going to be getting into something that's just been infuriating me this week, and that is hackers. The What the Duck has been hacked, and I got a lot to say about it. So why don't we get right
Like the
to it?
Angelina Jolie hackers?
No, not fun, cute hackers. Like some
Okay.
fucking asshole troll in his basement hacker. So,
Those hackers. Got it.
so why don't we get to it? Let's get to the quack of the day. Alright, so for today's quack of the day, there's something that's really just been messing with me this last week or so, and that is bots. And not the fun bots that we like to play on Call of Duty and all those games and kill. I'm talking about those bots out there that make it impossible for us to buy shit online.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you don't have the Switch 1, but for the Switch 2 release, I've been seeing a bunch of shit online that people literally, it was released at midnight, and they were in the queue ready to go, and at, 12 and midnight and 1 second, it was already taken by all the bots.
So I guess I don't understand the bots. Like what? Like who's controlling these bots? What is their reason for purchasing all these things and just like throwing it all off?
Well, so they can go sell them on, Amazon or where else for super expensive. Like, that's what happens is all the bots will go buy all the inventory, basically, and then, well, who's got all the inventory? And Nintendo's all gone. They only made, whatever, 10,000, however many they make, and then all the bots plus maybe, I don't know, 10% fucking real people, whatever, we'll just throw a number, get some, and then the rest is all bots. And Nintendo's like, okay, well, obviously we'll restock in another couple months, but until then, if you want one, which everybody freaks out, obviously, and wants their shit,
you gotta go buy it from some third-party seller.
Yeah, you're gonna go to Amazon, and then instead of it being, the $4.99, it's like $6.99, $8.99, $1,200, like it just gets fucking outrageous.
Damn, thanks, Jeff Bezos, you asshole.
Well, this isn't even just Bezos. I mean, and this is like getting shoes, like getting Nikes, dude. Like I just, went to go buy a pair of Nikes last month, and just buying fucking shoes is impossible because all the people go and they do the same thing. They buy up all the new Nikes, and then so the pair that I have, like one of my favorite pairs, it's this like blue and black pair that I got, is technically a golf shoe. But it's technically Nike Golf because I couldn't find just like a normal, like a Nike SB or the Air Force or whichever, the Jordans. Like I couldn't get any like the main popular branded ones. So
you're rocking golf shoes to work. I like
they're
it.
Essentially, they're like Jordan but golf ones, and then essentially the only difference is the tread on the bottom is like thicker. It's not like cleats. It's just like a
yeah.
So it's really, I mean, not bad. So that's why I got them, but. It's fucked, man. I just don't understand. Like you would think, in my mind, you would think that a company like Nintendo or any of these big companies, like Sony, when they're coming up, with these big releases, you would think that they want their people, like who are, actual avid fans, to be the ones who are buying
consumers.
The product. Yeah, you would think, I want to sell this to the people who are actually playing it. I don't want all these random fucking scalpers buying it and then selling it for twice the amount online. Like Nintendo isn't profiting from some scalper buying these out. You know what I mean? So it just doesn't make any sense. It's just What the duck is happening, man? Why are people so fucked up? Like, just let me get like, my Switch, bro.
There's got to be a way for for these gaming companies like Nintendo and such to kind of monitor who's not tracking who's purchasing, but monitor that whoever is purchasing these systems are actual consumers and not these bots and things like that. Well, like you said, they want to appeal to actual people who are going to buy the system, and then they're going to buy the games because, they actually have real human interests and they have a want for these games and things like that, and they're going to be able to sell more.
Mm-hmm. That's what it does. And I know apparently they tried a little bit. Zach was telling me the other day that they made like a special queue, like if you put in a certain amount of hours and like played a certain amount of games, had enough of their like coins or whatever, then you got into like a different like a special queue or whatever. So they did try and at least do something like that, which is cool.
That's their way of verifying that it's an actual player, an actual gamer that's doing it.
Yeah, so they did at least try, but they didn't do that for everything. Obviously, they want new people to come in. They're not just going to be like, well, only that. So I'm sure they probably put, 15% of their stock, 20%, whatever the fuck, for the fans who actually have been playing Nintendo, and then the rest was just out in the open. And, like, that's the same, like, with concert tickets. Like, if you're going to a show or you're going to like a baseball game, you know what I mean, it's that same bullshit where people will go and then they go and they scalp the tickets. And so if you think about for like a show or a concert, right, all of the radio stations and probably like any random news stations, TV stations in that area, so we're in San Diego, right, and say like Green Day is coming and playing Petco Park. Well, Rock 105.3, 91X, 94.9, Star 100, like all of the radio stations, they're all going to get some tickets so that they can give away for free on their radio station. And then they're probably going to get a few free ones to give to their employees. And then you have, so you have all of the media and stuff already taking a big chunk of the tickets for advertising. Yeah. So that's already a big chunk. And then the rest goes to the general public. And then you have the scalpers go, they take a big chunk of that. And then, so you're stuck as like a general person probably buying, I don't know, 30% of what the actual amount of shit that they stole. By the time you're actually able to get to it, you're stuck with that little bit. It's bullshit.
That's rough. Know, yeah, that's infuriating.
I'm tired of it, man. I don't know, and I don't know what the fuck to do, man. But I'm tired of it. It's been pissing me off.
Like we have no control over these bots. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you not get one?
No, I for the Switch I'm not trying too hard on this one.
Okay. But if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, like the PlayStation was the same thing. I lucked out on the PlayStation. Like when the whole this happened with the Sonys. When the PS5 came out. I don't know if you remember. And it was like,
yeah, it was hard to get one.
It was like 2 years before certain people got one. I lucked out. I found some random account who was going on Twitter and posting every day like, oh, Target has them, Walmart has them, whatever. And I happened to open Twitter and he had just posted. And it was like, oh, there's this stock, and I hit the link, and I got into the queue and was lucky enough. So,
good shit. Nice.
I wasn't even like hunting it too bad. It was that was awesome. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of this shit, man. What the duck is happening?
What the duck, dude? What the duck? But like you said, there's nothing we can really do about it.
Yeah, other than come onto this podcast, complain. Maybe we'll get this thing with enough viewers and enough of you fellow quackers out there. We'll go out there and we'll all complain. And we'll get something done.
We're good at complaining. We like complaining.
We do.
My middle name is Complain.
Yeah, what's it's not. That's what I got for today. That's what's my little quack of the day. These guys.
All right, for sure.
I don't know. What are you feeling today? What's been messing with you?
My quick quack. It kind of goes along the video game route. It's for all the people who see a video game television movie adaptation and immediately start breathing into a paper bag, freaking out that it's not exactly like the game that they played. Right? Like, so some game adaptations are total bangers. I'm talking about The Last of Us. Brilliant, painful, emotionally scarring, but I loved every second of it. Arcane was fantastic on Netflix.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Oh, Arcane was so good. It's
animated one, right?
Yeah, it's an animated one. It's League of Legends. I never played League of Legends, but
I actually played
that
League
show
of Legends
was
for
fire.
Okay, I'll try it. I played for like 3 or 4 months. My buddy Fino was into it. We played for a little bit.
You should give the show a try. They've got 2 seasons out, and they're so good.
Okay.
So good. But yeah, so some of them are really good. Some of them are not really good. I'm talking about Assassin's Creed movie.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say. That was
As much as I love Michael Fassbender, dude, that movie was garbage.
Awful.
I feel like the only people that liked that one are ones that did not actually play the games.
That one took some balls, dude. Like, to take the animus and be like, yeah, the animus is this weird, like, fucking mechanism that
articulating arm thing.
Like,
yeah.
What are you doing? There was no point. It honestly was harder for production. It's like, oh wait, we could just lay him in this bed, kind of like Avatar style, or let's build this random fucking thing we just made up. Like, what are you doing?
Well, maybe that was the issue, that we already did the lying in the bed in Avatar, and they didn't want to copycat it. But
yeah, but it made
I don't know.
Story. It was whatever.
It's stupid. Yeah. But like my main point with game adaptations is people that are freaking out that they are not like the game. Kind of like we're freaking out right now that it's not like the game, but there's a point.
That crossed a line.
That was a good point though. But like video games, and video games, TV shows, they're built completely different. And that's the point. In a game, you are part of the world. You are moving. You are in control of your character. You are experiencing things with them at the same time. You are choosing different paths to take. You are failing. You're respawning, repeating your whole thing over and over again. And that's what builds the emotion in the game. With a show, you're not doing anything. You're sitting there. You're watching it. You're not involved in all. And you need good storytelling to flow without the audience participation.
Yeah.
And that's where it is. People who are freaking out that it's not a 1-to-1 copy of the show. Like, if you want that, go and play the game again.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, just go play Last of Us.
Just go play The Last of Us again. It can't be the same thing copied over. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. No, I agree. That was the same with the Uncharted one that came out, Tom Holland. It was the same thing where he has all of these scenes that it's like, oh, I'm jumping out of a fucking train and climbing up the side and doing all this, which in the game was fucking awesome. It was so fun to play, and that was great. What made the game so good. But I knew, like, in watching the movie, it was like I was so worried about the game as a movie because I knew that, like, all the cool shit of the game was over the top,
very unrealistic.
Like, you're not gonna make it. And so when you watch the movie, it's like, oh bullshit, oh he can't jump that far, you can't. And it's like, well, duh, dude, but like,
obviously you can't jump that far.
I mean,
but you're not thinking about that when you're in the game.
Yeah, and
jump in like a 20-foot gap with just your arm strength. No, in game mechanics it works. In real television movie mechanics, it's not gonna fly.
Well, honestly, even in the game, sometimes you're like, bullshit, but it's fun because it's a video game. So you're like,
exactly,
all right, it's okay.
Exactly.
But then, when you do it in movie form, it's like, okay, well, this is it. Because it crosses that, like Mission Impossible, they go a little too far, but at the same time, they do keep it in real. Like Tom Cruise normally goes and does the shit for real, so they are real stunts. Whereas with the Uncharted, the only way to make it like the game was to take it a little bit, and like Tomb Raider, it was the same deal. It's like she was known for like these huge jumps, getting her pickaxe in the wall like at the last second and holding on. And it was like, there's no fucking way this like 130-pound girl is like running up this thing and diving like 100 feet. Like, there's no way, dude. Like, this is insane.
I think that's what was good about the Angelina Jolie.
It was
going back to Angelina Jolie, her Tomb Raiders. Those movies were not good. They were not good, but they were campy in the way that they knew that they were going to be campy. Yeah. Kind of almost making fun of the fact that this 130-pound girl is jumping from iceberg to iceberg with a pickaxe.
Yeah, they kept it like a little more. They tried to at least keep it a little more like real, I guess. So fun.
But yeah, that is my quick quack. People who take video game adaptations a little too seriously, and you can't just have a copycat of the game.
Yeah,
go back and play your game. It's fine.
Yeah,
let Bella Ramsey be Ellie. It's fine. She's great.
I do. I'm behind. I haven't seen the newest season. I've been too busy, so I haven't. I saw season 1. I played both games, so I do know what happens. Luckily, so I've had plenty of friends hit me up like,
good.
dude, have you watched like, oh, so epic? And I was like, oh yeah.
So
I
good.
like, if you've never played the game, episode 2 is insane. I can imagine because I remember playing the game and being like, this is heavy. Like
Right.
this game, I
Right.
didn't want to go replay the game because it was such a dark, heavy game to play in the first place. It was like, I don't know if
I forced
do this
myself
again.
to replay it before the second season came out, and I was like, oh my
Nice.
god, I forgot how hard this game is to play.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
difficulty level as the gaming aspect, but emotionally,
Yeah.
like fucking wrecked me.
Yeah, it's only that was my only thing with the game was it was like borderline too much. Like it was almost not fun to play because the story was so like deep and dark that it was like, fuck man, I'm stressing out playing this. I'm not even having fun anymore.
But
It was still
that's
dope.
what's
Like
so
the mechanics
good
were so
about
good.
the writing of these games. And Neil Druckmann was the creator of the Last of Us video game, and the story that he put out just in the first one, and the relationship between Ellie and Joel, that father-child relationship is just it's so it hits you so hard. And then moving into the second season with like the core premise of vengeance,
Hmm.
it's just he does such a good job with it, and it's incredible.
I am really
It's
glad to
hard.
hear that because I have seen, the internet fucking sucks and there's so many haters. So I've seen so much
Hmm.
like it's so funny because I'll see a bunch of people like, oh, how, like it's so much worse. They ruined one of like the most tense moments from the game, blah blah blah. And then I'll see another post like immediately after, and it's like, here's shot for shot from the game that they did for this one epic scene, and they did such a good job. It's
Hmm.
fucking.
You can't
trust
please
it.
everybody.
Just go watch for yourself. That's,
Mhm.
I don't trust online crap. So.
Nope. I don't trust reviews. I don't trust. I don't even like watching trailers anymore because they
Yeah.
tend to just show all the good parts
Yeah.
in these 3-minute trailers, and then once you go see the movie, I'm like, oh, I've seen all the best parts already.
Well, that's another thing that sucks with the internet culture, dude, is like they've ruined it. They've ruined movie releases because like Game of Thrones when the finale came out. I don't know if you know, like they're doing this with like big like they're doing this with I think with one of the most recent Avengers, they're doing that where they'll write and shoot multiple endings and they won't tell the actors what the actual ending is so that they can hide it from the general population because they know like it will get out and just them filming it will get it out. And so like Game of Thrones, they had all these issues and they had to like put a bunch of walls around the whole thing, and then they would still have they'd still have drones come and try and scout and see what they were doing, because then you could see like, oh, this character was fighting this character at the end, so you don't even have to see the kill. You see, oh, these two characters are in the like in the same vicinity, whatever, and then boom, now you're going online writing an article, and then everybody's fucking blasting it. And it's like, oh, cool, there goes this awesome reveal that they spent, however many years writing and getting ready for us, and then people just couldn't fucking wait for it to come out, and they go and ruin it for everybody else. So another
People are
fuck
assholes.
you, the internet. I hate you. What the duck is happening? I hate
Just
all
let it
of you.
be. Just let
Yeah.
it be. Just experience it when
Yeah.
it's supposed to be experienced like the
Hey,
rest of us.
Hey, it's called patience. Okay, just it'll make things
It's a
better.
virtue.
I'll tell you right now, it will make the movie better if you just wait.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
man,
concur.
these kooks. All right. Well, I think that's it for that. Why don't we get into our main guy? Why don't we get into what's really ruffling our feathers for the week? All right. So for our main segment of the day, what ruffles your feathers today? We are going over hacking.
Hacking.
We here at What the Duck is Happening have been hacked. And
Oh no!
yes, fuck you, whoever did this. I'm going to try and get the info and make sure that I blast the hell out of you on this, and I will boost the post, which fucks you because this is insane.
Tell me what happened, Adrian. Tell me what happened.
So I'm a little bit, I'm doing everything for this podcast right now. I'm building the website, doing the graphics, doing all of that stuff, doing all the marketing. So I am a little bit newer to some of this stuff, including like advertising and stuff. So I'm a little bit newer. I haven't opened my Facebook in, I don't know, 10 years or something, like since I pretty much made it. It's been a long time.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But if you use Instagram, Instagram is owned by Facebook or Meta now. And so,
Right.
yeah, so to advertise, to boost anything on Instagram, you're technically boosting it via Facebook. Right? And so
Right.
for me to cross share and for me to boost, I have to do it via Facebook actually.
Okay.
So I had to get back into my Facebook, and then I made some ads and started boosting a couple of our reels that we've made. Thank you for all the followers. I really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you guys.
I made that, and everything was going good the first couple days. And then, like I said, I haven't used Facebook in a while. I got 2 messages on my Facebook, like in my messenger feed, and it was like, your account is about to be closed due to suspicious activity, blah blah blah. And in my head I'm like, I don't know, it feels kind of weird. I'm not gonna, I'll leave it alone. And then the next day I got another one, and then the next day it went from that to, your account is going to be shut down because you haven't responded, blah blah blah. And I was like, what the fuck? And the account,
What's going on? Yeah.
had like an icon that would, and a title that looked like support admin Facebook, blah, blah, like it seemed legit. And like I said, and this is stupid on me, like I know better than to
Phishing, bro.
fucking click a link.
Didn't
know
you
better.
read the phishing emails at work?
I know better, and I'm so mad at myself. They got me via the chat. I was like, fuck, like it seems like like I guess this is theirs. And like when I opened even like the ad account, it was like, oh, like you have this activity, and I was like, okay, like this is fucking weird. So I clicked this thing, and then took me to another Facebook, link, and was like, fucking, you have to have this code, whatever. And then I gave it the code, and about maybe, I don't know, a minute later, I get a notification, I get an email, and it's like, did you just log in Alameda, California? And I was like,
No.
uh-oh.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. And then another like 30 seconds later, it was like, did you just log in from this other random city? And I was like, no!
Oh, no. Fuck. No.
And so I fucked up. And I was like, okay, let me just change my password, right? And so I get in there, change all my passwords, and I'm like, okay, they must be locked out at this point, all right?
Mm-hmm.
These shady fuckers, they went on and added me in their Meta account as another account holder, basically, within their random company, and like added me as a user. And so even though I changed my Facebook password, my Meta account was like, my Meta account and my ads account, which had my credit card connected to it,
oh no,
they were able to, within that like minute or two, they were somehow able to create an ad for themselves with my ad account, that even though it was boosting to my page What the Duck Is Happening, it was boosting their random content. And their Facebook is like, some of the behind the scenes shit is kind of hard to get into. I guess like I said, I'm new. God. And so I'm trying to figure out like how, like, who is this? How do I delete this? I see my ad looks fine.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm also getting another email about this other company, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening, and I'm trying to figure it all out. And then I start getting all these emails of these random, like, your card got charged 78 cents, your card got charged $3.45, your card got charged $23, your card got charged 78 cents, and it just kept going. And I was like, what the fuck is happening, dude? It was awful. And this is what pissed me off the most. Well, there's a couple things that pissed me off about this situation. One, fuck
all
you.
of it. Yeah. All of it.
One, fuck you hackers for coming after people like me, small people who have no fucking money. Like, you're smart enough to hack people's accounts. Go do it to big corporations and rich people if you want to do that type of shit. Like, not that that's okay, but fuck you for coming after people. Like, dude, I'm broke as hell. I ain't got, like, I got shitty credit. I don't have money to be taken. So, like, if even getting into my account, have fun. You're going to overdraft in, like, 3 seconds, bro. Like, you're fucked. You know what I mean? God. You're not taking anything from me anyway, other than just giving me a fucking hassle. So that's one fucking issue. Fuck you, hackers. Use your powers for good, okay? Because this is crap. Stop going and fucking calling old women and fucking getting their social security cards so you can take their retirement money from some old lady who's just trying to survive. You know what I mean? Like, just You savage people. I can't take it.
Dude,
Just
so that happened to my grandma yesterday.
oh, see.
So okay,
These
so
people.
she texted me. She texted me, and she's like, "God, what is? Hold on." She's like, so she sent me a photo of from her email. She's like, "Did you email me? I don't want to click it. I'm checking with you first." And like the email says, all of those pics are from February except the first one, and it gives like some weird link and says sent from my iPad. And I'm like, no,
No,
I
don't do
didn't
it,
send
don't
you
do
an
it.
email. I didn't send you anything. I don't even have an iPad. Don't click on it. Delete it right now. She's like, okay, thanks. I marked it as spam. I was like, don't,
No,
just
no, no.
delete it. Just
Yep.
delete it. Get rid of it. Oh my God. Like,
Yeah, well, good on her to do that.
yeah, good on her
That's-
for checking with me. That's what I told her. I was like, thank you for checking and like not fucking yourself over.
Yeah.
But like you said, dude, like why are they going after the little people? Why are they going after my grandma?
Yeah, to use your powers for good, bro. You're clearly a smart dude, like or dudette. I don't, you know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah,
fucking, you clearly got
You're
brains.
bypassing firewalls and,
Yeah.
and decoding encryptions and cracking fucking networks. Go after the big dudes.
Yeah.
Dream
Go-
bigger. Go bigger.
Go hack Elon Musk. Go hack somebody rich.
Go hack Elon Musk.
Robin Hood this shit. You know what I mean? Go steal, give it to us. You know?
Yeah. Don't
But
rob from the
going-
poor and give to yourself. Rob from the rich.
Yeah, I
Dude,
dude,
yes.
I can't do it. And like I said, like, dude, like my account, like the account that is linked to that Facebook account has nothing. So like all you have done is put a bunch of fucking hassle on me, and you're not gonna get a bunch of money out of me because that account doesn't have money to take. So good job, you fucking dick. Okay, I can't do this, man.
I'm so sorry, dude. That sucks.
It's infuriating. And like, you know, I'm trying to launch this business. I put a lot of work into building the website and the graphics and all the stuff that comes with building this podcast. You know, it's not just, oh, let me turn on a microphone and talk to you guys. There's a lot behind the scenes to build something like this, at least the way that I want it, and to actually build it like a company and not just us on camera. So there's a lot of shit that I've been building to do all this. And so for them to just fuck me like this, man, just
Keep it going. Keep it
oh,
going.
we're going.
Yeah.
And
We're here. People like
We're
us.
going.
They think we're cute, right? You think we're cute? Don't lie. You do.
don't lie. Yeah. So that is one part of my ruffle is hackers can't take it.
Mhm.
And then also within dealing with this same problem, there's one other thing I had to deal with that I'm sure you and all the audience will also agree with is chatbots and these AI chatbots. Dude, they are fucking killer. Like the bigger the business, the more likely they're just going to automate things and take your jobs and automate this. And dude, I can't. It's and the thing that pisses me off the most is that certain companies do it well. Like I said, my card got hacked. So I was using the Apple Card for my Facebook account, and I went into my Apple Card, talked to an AI chatbot for a second. I got that shit handled in like 3 minutes. Was able to dispute the
That's a good AI chatbot.
yeah, I was able to dispute the transactions. I was
Okay.
able to get my money back, do it all within like a couple minutes laying in bed this morning. They killed it. Facebook,
I've never gotten a good one.
dude, Meta is like, and props to the Apple Card and guess what, Goldman Sachs, you rich fucking bastard, but your credit card service works really well. But
Good job. Good
yeah,
job on.
you did
Good job
some-
on you.
But this Facebook shit, dude, like, and these big companies, it's just impossible. Like there's no chatbot, there's no number to call. Everything forces you to this, and it is just impossible. Like all I want is for this account to get in trouble and to not have access to my shit anymore. And so I changed my credit card number with Apple, and then 20 minutes later got another verification from Facebook, or another notification saying, oh, your ad has been reestablished, blah 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 blah.
Oh no.
And like there's nowhere for me to just message Facebook and let them know, like, yo, I'm hacked, like please just get
Do
this
something.
account,
Fix this.
yeah, get this account off. Like I've changed my passwords, I changed the credit card, and somehow this fucking account is still connected with my ads. Like it's, dude, I can't do it. What the duck is
Thanks,
happening,
Zuckerberg.
Drew?
Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, just make it easier, dude. Like, we're already, and like the worst part is like a lot of these that'll be AI chatbots for like the first while, and then if you're able to get through it, then you talk to the person. But then at that point, you were so livid from the fucking 20 minutes, hour, whatever it was of going
Now you're
through.
screaming at the real person.
Yeah, dude, it's so. Ugh, dude. Oh my god. I was dealing with one yesterday, a phone one, and I was calling, and then instead, it told me right when I called, it said, your wait time is a little bit longer than normal. It's going to be about 55 minutes. And I was like, all right, whatever. I'll just leave it.
Sure.
Yeah, it's gone, but I was like, whatever. I'll leave it on speaker, play me the crappy music, I'll play some video games, and I'll just listen out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care. That stuff doesn't mind me. But what this shady company did was instead it goes, oh, push 1 for this, push 2 if you want this, push 3 for this, push 4, blah 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 blah, and none of them pertain to the particular circumstance I needed. Like I just like needed to talk to somebody. There was no quick response for what I needed. It was a random bullshit issue I was having, and dude, like it. Instead of playing music, after telling me you have a wait time of 55 minutes, it just kept cycling through the 1 through 9. And if you didn't push something, it hung up on you.
It hung up on you. Oh, God.
And so then I would go back through, and then I was like, okay, let me pick this one. Let me push 3. Just because it's close enough. I'll push 3. And then 3 was like, oh, well, here's some more information, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you try going here, whatever. And then it would hang up on you. And so it just kept. It was like, dude, what's with this 55 fucking minute thing? Apparently, I got to deal with your. I can't sit here for 55 minutes and loop through this over and over and over and over again.
Nope.
Ugh, I hate you.
And a lot of these automated phone systems, I think we talked about it before. They've gotten rid of the secret 0 code where you can just hit 0.
Yeah, I
and
tried
go
that.
straight to the person.
Hung up on me too. I was like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Hang up. That was the first thing I tried.
That is not an appropriate input. I'm sorry. We're hanging up on you now. Fuck off, dude.
Bastards.
Like they should. I understand that the automated voice message systems are there to be helpful because they do get like the high call volume, and they're supposed to help mitigate and help direct people to where they're supposed to go.
There are a lot of people with stupid questions, but
yes, but there should be that default button that just takes you to a person when you have those issues that are out of the norm, that don't fit into the categories that they've already pre-described.
And we'll wait.
Just give me my 0 button back.
Yeah, I'll wait. Like, that's totally fine. I understand I have to deal with this bullshit, and I'll wait, and it's, like, these companies, they're not going to fucking pay people. They don't want to pay to have somebody sit and answer the phones. I get it. But
That's understandable.
We're beyond that. Fine. But there needs, like, the way the technology works is there are certain things with technology that just are out of AI's hand. Like there's random glitches that AI just cannot fix, or at least the way that they have these chatbots designed right now with like the limited questions that they can try and like, the little facts that they have, like they're always very limited, and it's typically the like if I can't figure out how to just like forget password and figure that out, like I understand, like you don't need to answer calls for that, like stop being dumb, figure it out. But there are things like getting hacked and certain things where it's like, dude, I need you to fucking get in here and help me. I need a person
I need help
to understand.
Right now.
What is going on and fix this, not just reset your password. Like clearly this is beyond that. So let's
I know the little steps. I know the basic steps. Those haven't worked for me. Give me the real shit.
Yeah. Get in there. Something's up. And I have really bad luck. Like I'm very tech savvy. I love tech. I've always been that kind of person. But I also, in the same vein, have the worst luck to where I always find these weird issues that engineers are always like, "What the fuck is that?" Like I always
what
have.
What did you do?
I can't tell, dude. I can't even tell you the amount of times where I've had a tech person where they're like, "I've never seen this before." And I'm always like, thank you. Like, I felt crazy. Like, I know I'm really good with computers. I'm really good at getting in there. I've just, we grew up in the 90s, like, with computers as they started. And I was that kid who just kind of hopped on and, was always trying to learn as much as I could. Yeah. So I just always liked it. It's super interesting to me. And yeah, I always just happen to find these weird fucking glitches, man. It sucks. It's the worst.
You're looking for them. That's what it is. You're searching for the weird glitches.
Yeah. I'm trying to get too complicated with these things.
You want to be stumped. You masochist, you.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know. That's it's been we've been hacked here at What the Duck, and I'm infuriated.
What the Duck has been hacked.
What the Duck is happening. I can't take it, man.
I'm sorry.
That's all I got for this week. I don't know if you got anything else to add to this or not.
Not to hacking, no.
Alright. Well, then, if that's about it, I think we are done for the day. What do you think? Good?
I think so.
For today, again?
Enough quacking for today. I gotta get back to gaming.
Back to gaming, let's go! Assassin's Creed Shadows, Expedition 33. I might go buy that. We'll see. Thank you.
Expedition 33, I'm telling you. Turn-based real-time combat.
Yeah, and if you're into gaming, go follow Drew. What's your Twitch?
It's Clouded DCS.
Clouded DCS.
DCS.
Go follow our boy Drew if you want to follow him on his streaming. I am in the middle of changing my name from Twitch to What the Duck is Happening Gaming. So that we'll have that.
What the Duck is Happening Gaming.
And yeah, remember to go follow, subscribe on Instagram. We have a TikTok now. Please follow us on TikTok.
We got the talks.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iHeart. We are basically everywhere you listen and watch. So thank you to everybody who already is subscribing. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. It really means the world to me and Drew, I know. And to anybody listening right now, please remember to hit that button and give us your support. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the love. And yeah, I think that's about it. So have a good day, everybody. And we'll see you next week. Keep on swimming. Bye, folks.
Quack, quack.